So Bill Barr is on Fox News talking about how weak the case against Donald Trump is. He should know. Let's talk about it in today's video. Hi, I'm Mike Greiner. I'm a lifelong Democratic activist who's concerned about the direction our country is taking. I'm also a lawyer and an academic, and I'm here to help you stand up to the BS of the MAGA crowd. So Bill Barr, former Attorney General in the Trump administration, joined his fellow Republican Larry Kudlow on Fox Business, talking about how weak the case is against Donald Trump and how this is nothing more than a political prosecution. Let's check out a little bit of it.
Barr, former Attorney General, twice Attorney General, former friend and cabinet colleague. Bill, thank you for coming on. Just start off, just tell me your impressions about this whole story. You heard my riff. I know you were talking to Andy McCarthy in National Review. What are you thinking here, Bill Barr?
Well, I agree with most of what you said, Larry. Now, obviously, we don't have the indictment, so there's a little bit of speculation involved. But based on the news reports, if they're accurate, this is an abomination. It's the epitome of the abuse of prosecutorial power to bring a case that would not be brought against anyone else. They are going after the man, not a crime. And the legal theory, frankly, is pathetically weak. The case is held together by, chicken wire and paper clips and rubber bands. It's a lousy case. It's a shame. It's a shameful episode in our history where this local prosecutor is trying to affect the political process by bringing this case.
Okay, so Bill Barr, as many of you may recall, was basically Donald Trump's enabler in the White House. And I find it intriguing that here he is now defending Donald Trump, decrying this prosecution after he was trying to distance himself from Donald Trump. It appears that Bill Barr can't decide whether he wants to be Donald Trump's friend or Donald Trump's enemy. Well, who knows? But if we want to talk about political prosecutions, you can't not talk about the Bill Barr-led Durham prosecution during the Trump administration. You may recall this. This is the prosecution when Bill Barr appointed a special prosecutor to investigate the links between the Trump administration and Russian interference in the American election. Oh, wait. No, that's not what the special prosecutor was appointed to do. He was prosecuted to find out who leaked the information about the Russia investigation. There was no interest in the Trump administration about exposing the wholesale interference that the Russians engaged in our election. Instead, they wanted to chase down the people who'd revealed that information to the public. Well, as it turns out, that special counsel ended up filing 2 cases, both of which resulted in acquittals in record speed by juries. So if ever there were an example of a politicized prosecution based on weak legal theories, Bill Barr is the primary instigator of that. The truth of the matter is that Bill Barr might be one of the more disgusting slime bags I've ever seen. The one thing that Bill Barr stands for is himself. And whatever is going to get him the most attention, the most power, and the most influence, and the most money, that's what he's going to do. Do I think he has some conservative principles? Probably, but they're principles he would readily sell out at a moment's notice to try to curry favor with someone powerful who could help his career. When Donald Trump was down, seemed to be on the way out as a result of January 6th and then the 2020 election, Bill Barr was jumping all over him, talking about how he was the guy holding Donald Trump back. But now that Donald Trump appears to be doing well, ironically after he was indicted, Bill Barr is back on the Trump bandwagon. Well, if you want to see more about Bill Barr's politically motivated witch hunt and how completely it blew up in his face, check out this video over here. I'll see you then. In the meantime, let's hope for continued progress. Thank you.